Hi guys, it's me Subin Aesthetic. Before we get into this, I just want to say that if I start sounding crazy, I'm sorry. But anyway, today I'll be ranting about things in K-pop that just really ruffle my feathers. From idols, to companies, to fans. Enjoy the video. I know it's something that I shouldn't be bothered by, but it just kinda makes me upset that more idols don't do this, and some of the idols who do don't put out videos for a long time, so I feel like I'm subscribed for nothing. Some of my favorite K-pop YouTubers are Sorn and Solar. Their content is pretty consistent and entertaining. Either way, I put this one first because although it bothers me that we don't have more of them doing it, I'm not that upset by it. Listen, it's one thing to point out toxicity from each K-pop social media platform, but the amount of K-pop stans I see acting like they are better just for not using a certain social media spot, to be even more specific Twitter, is annoying. Why might you ask? Well, because every single platform has a bunch of toxic fans. I've even talked about it before in one of my videos. It's honestly laughable because God forbid someone is on stan Twitter, they'll get hated on or judged. I've been on every single website that a K-pop stan could possibly be on. Do I like some better than others? Yes, being biased towards things is a part of human nature, but I've also met great people on all platforms who aren't toxic and just there to converse with other K-pop fans. To wrap my rant up, stop thinking you're better because you don't use a social media site that someone else does. That actually makes you the weird and toxic one. I don't really want to talk about the recent drama that went on with seulgiology, axiestan, and vixxo since I wasn't involved whatsoever, but for those who don't know, recently the 3 Ktubers here were caught speaking trash on a group chat about other big Ktubers editing, voices, and such. If you want to learn more about it, I'll leave a link to the videos that explain more in depth about what is going on, because the last thing I want is to get the information wrong. I could go on and on about why those 3 were out of line, but I want to talk about a bigger issue when it comes to some Ktubers. Tell me why all these Ktubers always get into drama that's petty because one of them thinks they are the shit for having over 10K? The funny thing is that no one is actually here for the YouTubers themselves. I know that. I'm just a robot voice with a persona who talks about K-pop. Literally there are hundreds of channels who do that with similar editing styles and all. So why is it that some Ktubers think they are so unique? I just find it really odd how some people who grow so quickly become so clouded in their 5 seconds of fame. Anyway, I'm just sick and tired. Why is our community looking like the beauty community? Like, come on, Ktubers were better than this. This one gets me mad because not only is it unfair to the fans who are hurt by what their favorite artist did, but it's also unfair to the artist who should be the one to speak the apology. I don't think companies understand why we want an apology. We don't want damage control, we want something from the idol themselves. For example, take the Soyeon situation with the mannequin. Everyone was asking for an apology. We all wanted one, since even if she didn't mean to post it, she was still in the wrong for doing it. What do we get? A cookie-cutter apology from Source Music, and people were mad, as they should, which caused more hate towards Soyeon. But what I think a lot of people forgot was that she isn't allowed to just apologize like that, and it's the company that stopped her. It would be even better if they let idols give an apology while being looked over by the staff. But no, it has to be from the company. All in all, let K-pop idols apologize on their own. They are adults and are capable of forming their own words. We want to see what they have to say, not some other random representatives. I'm not talking about stans who happen to like every group from one company, but the weirdos who like to flex any certain company like they are the second coming of Christ. Before I would have said it was JYP stans, but a lot of them have touched grass and finally realized that JYP aren't that great. Now it's the Big Hit stans that seems to think Big Hit can do no wrong. Like, seriously, what is the point in standing companies? They are all unethical one way or another, even if they start out being just for the music. These companies exploit your idols for millions of dollars and find sneaky ways to earn more money by toying with your emotions any way possible while also overworking your faves. They are not for you, and sometimes they are not even for your faves. So please stop gassing companies up because it's going to make you look like a clown the day they let you and your faves down. You know the old saying, mind your business. K-pop fans have never heard that phrase before and probably never will. What is so hard about sticking to your faves and not talking trash about other groups' achievements or skills compared to yours? The crazy thing is I don't even have to say which fandoms are doing it because they already know who they are. I mean,
what's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Sometimes I question if these people are secretly fans in disguise because they keep up with my faves better than me. As a multi myself, it hurts and is really annoying to see people question my loyalty just because I stan multiple groups other than just my alt group. These people don't know me, but they seem to think they have me read just because I like more than one group. The worst part is when these stans think you're an anti just because you don't want to pick a side when your two respective fandoms get caught in a fan war. I'm allowed to like more than one group, and that doesn't mean I like my alt group any less. Seriously, these stans love to reach for any possible reason to hate multis. If we don't stream, blame it on multis. If there is hate, blame it on multis. It's just so annoying and petty. I get that it's an idol's job to sort of feed into the fans. I also understand that yes, some songs of affection can be dedicated to a fan base. But come on y'all, you can't tell me that a song where an idol talks about kissing and all that stuff is for the fans? It may not seem that big a deal to say stuff like that, but we have to remember that parasocial relationships are a thing that happens all the time, especially with young kids and teens. To me, it seems morally wrong to say that a song that is obviously about a significant other is for your fan base. It somewhat pushes that boundary of fan service and feeding into obsessions. I really don't feel the need to explain why we still have videos of people doing these diets. I mean, I get what they're trying to say. Don't do this diet, it's unhealthy. But the fact that videos are getting posted of them doing it just seems really hypocritical in their message. Almost like how Netflix's Cuties was trying to say that sexualizing minors is wrong by sexualizing minors. You see what I mean? The sad thing is that if you go down to these videos' comment section, you'll see people who actually do want to try the diet. Even a year ago I was watching these videos and planning on doing them myself. I just hope that as we go on as a K-pop community we can stop talking, reacting, and doing idols' diet plans, because there is a reason why there are so many K-pop idols fainting on stage compilations. Okay, what makes me so annoyed and embarrassed for the stans that do this is half of the time no one is going to read it. You can't force someone to like a certain group, and you can't force someone to change their opinions on a group's music. No one owes you an explanation on why they don't like a group unless they are completely trashing them, which 99% of the time they aren't. Music is an art form and not everyone will have the same taste as you. So when you see a comment that says they don't stan a certain group you like, turn off your device, get off your ass, and move on with life, because you are wasting your time telling someone what they should like. The title speaks for itself, but like, why is everything in K-pop have to be this theory, upon theory, about whatever? I mean, come on people, this is just music, it's not life or death, so I don't see he need to fight to the death for it. I thought this was important to say because as K-pop gets more popular there will be more drama queens and kings trying to start problems when it comes to visuals and such. Give it a rest. Pack up, because no one wants to be around a drama starter. Anyway, thank you for watching to the end of this video. I just wanted to say it's so nice to see that my channel is growing. 3 months ago I didn't think this would go anywhere, and now all of a sudden I have almost 100 subs. Thank you guys for sticking around, because it means so much to me that you find the content interesting. As always, stay safe, wear your mask, and stay sunny.